gamblers. Let the pros show you how to make money. General Manager Al DeMarco, a regular contributor on Fox Sports, MSNBC, and Comcast Sports TV, brings over 25 years of handicapping experience to the table. CEO Steve Budin, the author of Bets, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, is the man responsible for creating the online betting industry. Together, they lead the world's largest online sports handicapping community, your #1 source for winners.
Please, somebody give us a Thursday night game that I want to watch. What is it? Week after week, these Thursday night games. Seattle and Philadelphia, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, Houston and Indianapolis. Okay.
Well, to be fair, I think when they drew this one up in the beginning of the season, they felt it would have serious playoff implications. They felt that these would be two teams in the hunt. Obviously, they didn't know Peyton Manning was going to be out for the year. So I give him a break on this one.
Okay, guys. Hey, Al DeMarco here along with Steve Budin. This is the Countdown to Kickoff program, your special Thursday night edition. Remember, tomorrow, our Saturday edition, because most of your NFL games, of course, on Saturday this week will be up and available here on the site. We are here to break down all your games from a point spread perspective. We've been doing this the past 4 years. Every single week you've been catching us here live. And Steve, this is an interesting game because Houston last week showed me something. A young team didn't know how to deal with success, had won 7 straight games, wrapped up the division crown, and with a coach who's never been in that position before, a young team with players that have never been in position that before, didn't know how to deal with that success, and consequently they came out flat as a pancake and got dominated at home by the Carolina Panthers.
Well, yeah, lack of motivation. It wasn't really a must-win for them last week. And, yeah, that's when the coach riles his team up and explains to them that, hey, we got to go into the postseason playing our best ball. No time for a letdown. Obviously, that didn't happen. You know, the Thursday night games are always under a microscope. They're so big. And the reason is because they get your bankroll started for the weekend. You know, you want to start the weekend off right, and the only way to do that is to hit your Thursday night game. So this is real important. Might as well ask what Tony Dungy likes. He called Indianapolis last week. They come in this week, and you know what? At home, with a little momentum, I think they get this win.
Well, you know, Dan Orlovsky, which is easy for you to say, the new quarterback, he's 3-0 against the spread as a starter. He didn't play particularly well last week, but hey, the Colts got the win because Donald Brown suddenly showed flashes of that potential that he had coming out of Connecticut and being a first-round draft pick, a career-high 161 yards against a pretty darn good Tennessee team. You know, I just don't know about this game. I mean, it's not a game I'm particularly enthralled about. Houston laying 6 points coming off that flat as a pancake effort. Again, this is a key game. You know, and I've seen this in the past, not only as a handicapper, but I used to be a reporter. And you go and you follow teams when they have that emotional flat spot and they hit the valley. You've got to wonder, can they get back up the following week? Listen, time has now come for the Houston Texans, if they're for real, to put on their game faces to prepare for the playoffs. You don't want to go into the playoffs without any momentum. I think they need the momentum here. I think they can win this game. But I'll tell you what, I'm like you. I think Indianapolis is the play here, plus the points. I would never put my own money on the game, but I think that's the way to go.
Well, last week wasn't the first week that we saw Indianapolis play tough at home. There's been a few games this year that they really played tough, and it always seems to be at home. I think that's the big difference here. I think Indy at home, this might as well be their playoffs, their Super Bowl, because they're not going anywhere, obviously, but into the contest for luck. So I think that they come into this game motivated with the momentum, and they win this game outright.
Oh.
Outright.
So you're suggesting a money line play on the Colts?
Okay. Always take the points.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
That's the only thing you get for an underdog. You got to take the points.
I mean, as a former bookmaker, I mean, I have to ask you so many times, all your gamblers, and I find this funny, oh, I'm going to play so-and-so on the money line. Hey, why be greedy? Listen, if you want to make a small wager on a dog that you like on a money line play, God bless you. But make your primary play on the dog plus the points. Because why are they a dog? Because they're a dog team 9 times out of 10. They're not supposed to win the game.
And in horse racing, the analogy is if you've got a horse that's 15-1 that you think is going to be in the money, don't just bet him to win. Bet him across the board because first, second, or third would be good.
Exactly. So, you like the Colts. I like the Colts. Not a game that probably either one of us will watch, but so be it. Guys, that'll do it for this special Thursday night edition of the Countdown to Kickoff program. Remember, Right now, you go over to the website, draftstreet.com, running a free contest in conjunction with us. $300 of my money at stake. Top 7 finish in the money at draftstreet.com. It's legal, it's a game of skill, and it's instant gratification.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you go to draftstreet.com, like a new customer, you open up an account, they'll prompt you for a code, you put in DeMarco, you hit enter, it takes you right to the contest. Doesn't matter if you've entered it before, you can enter it every single week, and the top 7 finishers get paid, and it's $300 of Al's money, not mine.
Yeah, and believe me, it hasn't been much money coming my way here lately. Last week I finished 197th in the contest. But again, guys.
Who's the genius that came up with that idea to use Al's money for this contest? You got to love that one.
Top 7 finish in the money. Again, guys, this is not like your old school fantasy football where you've got to wait till the end of the season and divvy up the cash. No, instant gratification. The results of the league are determined right after the Monday night game. So check it out, draftstreet.com. Or if you're here on the website already, just click on the ads. It'll bring you over to the site. You've got until 1 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday to finalize your rosters, and you enter my last name, DeMarco, to enter the contest. And as Steve said, if you entered it previously, enter it again. Take a shot, because sooner or later I'm going to beat you, maybe. Hey, that'll do it for this Thursday night edition. We will catch you again tomorrow when we'll have our special Saturday edition of your NFL action here on the Countdown to Kickoff program. Happy holidays to you all.